but Logano again from the outside lane leads by inches.
Just by half a car length, maybe less now, and back comes Almirola, creeping up on that low line, hugging the double yellow stripe at the bottom of the race face.
Seesaw battle for the lead, exits turn 2 and races up the Alabama Gang super stretch. Here comes a 3-wide line about mid-pack. It's Alex Bowman who'll lead that line of cars with about 9 others stacked up behind him.
All that traffic to the high side of the 33-degree banking in turn 4. Tries to get something going, but still trying to find the traction to move forward. Back up front, Logano, outside lane, moves up to challenge Almirola.
And that 3-wide battle is from about 15th on back. Alex Bowman leading that outside charge. Meanwhile, at the front, locked together again. Joey Logano continuing to pound away on the outside. Eric Almirola to his left.
Seemingly joined at the hip as they enter the banking in turn number 1. Now Logano will scoot away by about a car length. Almirola falls back into a side-by-side battle for second.
Talladega rush hour on a Sunday afternoon. That outside line's rolling. That 3-wide lane's got a lot of juice now. Denny Hamlin's going to jump up there. Here comes another change. Riley Herbst will jump and lead that 3-wide attack.
He jumps in line right in front of Denny Hamlin, who's in front of Alex Bowman. All of that traffic far outside, headed off the top of turn number 4, working to try to get to the front.
3 wide for the number 5 spot on back here at Talladega. It is on lap number 5. Logano has the lead by a fender. To his left is Eric Almirola. To his right, 3 wide comes Riley Herbst in the outside lane.
Didn't take long for them to start feeling their oats. Here comes the 3-wide challenge. Riley Herbst, the youngster in the outside lane. He goes 3 wide now for position number 2. Almirola downstairs, Larson in the middle.
Logano squirts out with the lead all by himself, but they are flanked in 3-wide formation behind him. He'll quickly be gobbled up by the middle lane. Now the inside and outside lanes will catch him. Logano by a fender, 3 wide for the lead at Talladega.
Logano getting swallowed up by Almirola, Chase Briscoe, Brad Keselowski, all on the move, all along the inside lane. Off turn number 4, Eric Almirola back to the point.
One of the most beautiful sights in all of motorsports right here at the Talladega Superspeedway. A field of 38 separated by 1.5 seconds and rumbling back to turn number 1 at 190 miles an hour.
Joey Logano's got the lead. They're 3 wide behind him. Hey, Joey, who you going to block? For the moment, he'll ride dead center in the racetrack on the front bumper of the Kyle Larson machine.
Joey Logano stays in the middle lane. Riley Herbst leads the outside lane. Eric Almirola will lead the lane down low. Everybody jostling for position off the end of the back straightaway. Now Logano again out in sole possession of the lead for now.
Here comes Eric Almirola once again, sets back to work along the inside with Chase Briscoe, his teammate, right behind him. Logano with Kyle Larson squaring up behind him.
He is indeed the outside lane. That 3rd lane still being led by Riley Herbst. He has yellow tape across the back bumper, letting Denny Hamlin know that that's a rookie in front of him. Hamlin being very patient on the outside lane as he lends assistance.
And inches apart at nearly 195 miles per hour. It continues to be Joey Logano. Now Larson breaks free into the 2nd spot. Up the middle, here comes William Byron for 3rd.
Meanwhile, the outside lane has fallen back into a 3-wide battle for 5th. Riley Herbst still at the controls. Here they are at the front. Logano will change lanes. He'll pull to the bottom and bring Kyle Larson along for the ride as well.
Here comes Herbst now, rallies back around to the high side, stacks into the top 3 wide coming off turn 4. But Logano at the bottom of the racetrack has the lead. He's got it by a car length over Larson.
3 wide, 9 deep. Joey Logano, the safe one, out front. Ross Chastain, by the way, up 11 spots early on. He's moving to the front. Meanwhile, it's Joey Logano, Kyle Larson running the bottom of the racetrack.
Maybe not for long, though. Up on the outside lane, here comes William Byron. Willie B pulls even down with Joey Logano. They get close at the exit of turn number 2.
The front 6 positions are in double wide formation. The entire field is 3 wide behind them. Close quarters racing this afternoon in the early going at Talladega. Logano, Byron, wheel to wheel for the top spot.
Here's Byron now, starts to move forward. Logano's down low. He's got Byron to the outside, and he's got Kyle Larson right behind him. Enter Ryan Blaney. He's part of the mix here as well. He's right behind William Byron.
That 3rd lane to outside of the Talladega Superspeedway beginning to fade just a bit. Riley Herbst continues to chug along there with Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman, and Chris Buescher. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead continues.
Joey Logano has got it. He now has moved up a notch to block off the run of William Byron. That leaves the bottom lane open. Here comes Kyle Larson. He wants a piece of the lead on the backstretch.
Logano sole possession of the lead to the back straightaway. Kyle Larson leads the lane down low. Riley Herbst leads the lane topside. Logano right now in that middle lane. That's the most potent lane of them all. Logano out in front. Now Byron breaks free for second.
With Blaney behind him and Kyle Larson to their inside, right in front of Eric Almirola, who runs in the 4th position along the bottom side of the racetrack. The lead battle works its way back to the tri-oval.
Unbelievable racing early on, 10 down, and here's a quick look at the top 10. It's going to change by the time they get back here. Joey Logano is going to lead them across the line. William Byron is right there, followed by Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon. That is your top 5. Eric Almirola goes 6th, followed by Martin Truex Jr., Chase Briscoe, Todd Gilliland, and Brad Keselowski. 10 down, long way to go. It's Joey out front at the moment.